Inside Out 2 has now become the second biggest animated movie ever. That is big news. So, this is one that I am excited for because Inside Out 2 has become the second biggest animated movie ever. It has. So let's take a look at this, shall we? This movie has now beaten Frozen 2, but it has not become the biggest animated movie ever, and we're going to take a look at why. Inside Out 2 surpasses Frozen 2 as highest grossing animated film in history. We're going to go down here and read some of the Variety article. Disney is jumping for joy. That's because the studios... There we go. Because the studio's Inside Out 2 has surpassed Frozen 2 to stand as the highest grossing animated film in history. After 6 weeks of release, Inside Out 2 has generated $601 million domestically and $861 million internationally, bringing its global tally to a staggering $1.462 billion. Frozen was bigger than the very successful original 2013 film and collected a mighty $1.45 billion during its theatrical run in 2019. Disney's 2019 remake of The Lion King, which earned a staggering $1.65 billion, is technically computer-generated, but the studio has categorized the film as live action, so it doesn't have a place on the top of animated movies. That is dumb. That is really stupid. Because if we're going to take a look at this, we're going to take a look at this right. Because here's the thing. What a live action movie is real animals talking. If real animals could talk, then it'd be a live action film. It's a live action, a very realistic look at The Lion King. It looks realistic, but it's not live action. It's computer generated. It's computer generated image. It's all CGI. This movie really should have been, and it will stay at number 2. I don't see it taking over The Lion King. In terms of global ticket sales, Inside Out 2 just overtook Barbie at 1.446 as the 13th biggest the 13th biggest movie of all time. Among its many records, the Pixar sequel is the fastest animated film to cross the $1 billion benchmark, having done so in just 19 days. It's also the highest grossing movie of 2024 to date, and the only one this year to join the $1 billion club. Inside Out 2 has succeeded theatricality thanks to several factors, including the goodwill of the 2015 original film, stellar word of mouth, and a 4-quadrant appeal. The first Inside Out 2 triumphed $858 million globally, and the sequel managed to clear those ticket sales in just a matter of weeks. It cost $200 million to produce. So they roughly needed, I'm going to say, about a good $450 million to break even. This movie is breaking all sorts of records. Why will this not reach The Lion King? Here's the thing. We have a couple big films coming out. And those big films are going to take down this. And the big films coming out is namely Deadpool and Wolverine. But now Inside Out 2 and Despicable Me are not the only films in town, folks. They're not the only family films in town. That's the big thing. They were the only thing out at the time. They were the only thing out. Now you got Harold and the Purple Crayon. You have Harold and the Purple Crayon coming out. Sure, kids don't know that book anymore. But if you want to see something, the big thing is that when a brand new family film comes out, you see the other ones start to fall. That was not what happened with Inside Out 2 and with Despicable Me 4. But the thing is, Deadpool Wolverine is going to take that box office. The next week, Harold and the Purple Crayon is going to be taking that box office, I think. I don't think it's going to be a massive hit. I think it opens to a good 20, 25, 30 million. We're going to see another 40% drop for Inside Out 2, I think. What this movie needs to do in order to reach the heights of a Lion King, it needs to make another $200 million. And I don't think it has it left in the tank. I don't think it has another $200 million left. If it does, God bless it. God bless it. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for it. I just don't think that Inside Out 2 has enough left in the box office race to reach the $200 million it needs to take over the Lion King. If it does it, that's great. I didn't think it would take over. I didn't think that it would take over the Frozen 2 record. I really didn't think so. I thought it would stop at maybe 1.1 billion. I didn't see it reaching 1.4 million. Sorry, 1.4 billion. I could be wrong, but let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and let me know what you think. But Sav does say he wants to see Inside Out 2. I really think he needs to. I think that if you have time, if there's a early showing tomorrow at your theater, go and check it out. It's going to be leaving theaters at some point. It's starting to leave theaters now. It's starting to lose maybe a couple hundred theaters every week or so now because there's other movies coming out. They need to fill the space. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and let me know your thoughts. Have you seen Inside Out 2? Are you a fan of Inside Out 2? And what are your thoughts on it finally becoming the second biggest animated movie of all time?